Yo, what's up, guys? 24/7 turned into a cat, so he's right here.
No, I'm right here, actually.
And welcome to the final WrestleMania review.
Well, until next year.
Yeah, until next year. WrestleMania 40.
40.
And I'm mad because I forgot my clipboard.
You should have bought the clipboard.
I know.
You had one job, Zach.
I know.
Awful. Terrible.
Anyway. It's been a week since Mania 40 happened.
Has it been a week?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Saturday. Fuck,
It's
that's
Saturday.
right.
So it's been a week.
Gotta find the thing.
Yeah, special guest, the cat. Ernest the Cat Miller, right here.
Yeah, so this show took place April 6th and 7th, so about a week ago.
Yeah.
At Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Lincoln Financial Field, home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly. With a combined attendance of 145,298.
That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people. So shall we get on with the show?
Yeah, I guess.
I need to find click.
Click.
So the show opened with Rhea Ripley defending the Women's World Championship, God, I'm still not used to that, against Becky Lynch, who won the Chamber to get this shot?
Yeah. Fun fact, Becky Lynch wrestled this match with 102 fever and strep throat.
Rhea had an anxiety attack before it.
Yeah, she did.
So everyone was kind of fucked in this match. Rhea was played to the ring by Motionless in White.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
I was here for that. Zach was there because we streamed it. Thank you, everyone, for watching it.
The stream is still on the channel, too, if you want to go back and watch.
I was giddy as fuck for that. I was so happy because I love Motionless in White so much. I was so happy.
Yeah. It's always cool, though, when a live band performs.
It sucks that the audio for the mic kind of fucking sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked because he is a great singer. This match. Oh, Rhea, Becky's attire.
Yeah.
They had pages from a book.
Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah. This is
It's
noon.
Yeah, it's noon.
It says 10 on my computer, but it's noon. It's
Yeah,
2 hours
that's wrong.
behind. It was a good match.
It was, yeah. I enjoyed it.
Nice back and forth. We didn't rewatch it, but the show.
I rewatched this match and the main event of night one, and that's all I've
I rewatched
since
Night
then.
2's main event like 5 times.
I watched the clip of the Night 2 main event on YouTube probably a billion times.
We're getting there, yeah. This match was really good.
It was good, yeah.
Nice, physical.
Props to Becky for performing that well, being sick.
Yeah, and props to Rhea for,
Yeah, going through with it after having a panic attack.
That's... Yeah, Rhea won by hitting a riptide. First in the corner, which, oh my god.
That was cool.
And
Into the corner and then a normal one on the
for
mat.
the win. Great win.
That was cool. I liked
Rhea retained. What would you give it?
4 stars.
I'd also give it 4 stars. It was a really fun match.
It was, yeah.
And then, oh my god, there's a lot of names.
The 6-pack tag team ladder match for both tag titles, which are finally split. We had A-Town Down Under versus Awesome Truth versus The Judgment Day and Ignore My Phone versus DIY versus The New Day versus The New Catch Republic.
This was fun.
It was. We're in that era. We've been there for the last however many years where most WrestleManias have a multi-person ladder match on it. So... I remember when they first announced this ladder match happening, I was like, holy crap, that's going to be great.
Here's the thing. I don't know if it was great. It was good, but I don't know if it was great.
Enjoyable, fun spots.
But I don't know if it was, like, all-time ladder match.
No. They've had better ladder matches in Mania history.
Think it was just a little too much going on.
Yeah. And the fact that they had 2 winners, like...
They split the titles, thank God.
I'm glad they split the titles, but I almost feel like they could have done it differently because 2 winners in 1 match just kind of confuses me sometimes, like why they would have 2 winners. But overall, the match as a whole, though,
There were a lot of
It was fun.
good spots in that match.
I want to mention quickly about the gear that some of them wore.
Yeah.
The DIY had the DX throwback.
Fuck yeah.
The New Day had Rocky and Apollo Creed, which Xavier Woods, yes, it was Apollo Creed, but think back to his TNA run. Consequences Creed.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing he wore back then.
Yeah,
so.
it was great. It was just really good.
Yeah.
Judgment Day had a cool mask, which I don't know if you saw why. Damian Priest had the mask he wore. It was something from Puerto Rico. It was like
Oh, yeah.
And then Finn Balor was just there.
Yeah.
I felt like this entire match was just like, you know what? Everyone's just like, come together, fuck the Judgment Day.
Pretty much. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Judgment Day had the tag titles forever.
And they were beating the shit out of everyone. Literally everyone.
Let's talk about the R-Truth moment where he's standing on the apron.
He did the same thing in the Rumble this year.
He did.
Oh my god. He's like, tag him in. Hot tag.
But then A-Town Down Under wins the SmackDown tag title.
Because in one of my favorite spots, where it's DIY and Awesome Truth together, and they were going to start fighting, R-Truth was like, wait, hold on. You guys get those titles, and we'll get those titles. There's 2 titles. And they're like, fuck it. Yeah, that works. I'm like, good. Use your fucking brain.
Yeah.
And then A-Town Down Under took the titles, SmackDown tag titles, which...
Yeah. And then they attempt to go for the Raw ones, too.
Why? That's petty as fuck.
I know, but, I mean, if you were in the match, if me and you were in there, I'm sure we would have thought of to do the same thing, but...
I would have been like, you know what? We have titles. I'm not fucking worried about it.
But then Awesome Truth become tag team champions for the first time ever.
How? How did it take them this long to win the titles?
R-Truth is like 600 years old and finally has his WrestleMania moment.
And wins! Because he's never won at WrestleMania.
I know. That kind of
I didn't notice
shocked me at first.
I didn't know that until this show, and I was like, wait, he's never... What?
But, the match as a whole, it was fun.
3.5 stars.
I give it 3. It was fun. It had some good moments.
Next, Rey Mysterio and Andrade, who was filling in for Dragon Lee, because of course they chased something on Mania after we do our predictions, which is why I wanted to wait until the Friday to do the predictions.
It didn't change, though, who I thought would win. I still thought the same team would win. But they faced Santos Escobar and Dirty Dominic Mysterio, which confused me as to why Dominic was part of this. I almost felt like going in, it should have just been Rey Mysterio versus Santos one-on-one.
I feel like Dom was there strictly to take the pin.
Oh, probably, but the build-up made me think it was going to be Rey versus Santos.
Yeah, and I think they just wanted to get Dominic on the card, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think this was like a step forward into Rey retiring, because I think Mania next year they might do Rey versus Dom one more time, like mask versus hair, and that'll be Rey's retirement match. And so this was just a step forward into that final run of Rey and that feud with Dom.
God, we only have like 1 year left with Rey Mysterio.
Probably, yeah.
Oh my god, and AJ Styles. Well, he has a few years.
Yeah, he's got a couple
and
years.
John Cena.
Yeah. But we'll talk about John Cena later, hint, hint.
This is a fun match. Where Rey was on top of Andrade's shoulders, and then they did it like a diving splash. Remember?
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome. Yeah. And then, the end of the match, 2 big guys came in with fucking Rey Mysterio masks, and I was like, oh, who the
2 giant luchadors.
Yeah. And who were they?
Lane Johnson and Jason Kelsey from the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah. I give the match... Oh, yeah, and Rey Mysterio and Andrade win.
Yeah.
2.5 stars?
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, parts of it were good. Parts of it were... It's not a bad match, but...
Yeah.
But then we...
Get to the worst match on both nights.
Yeah. Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso.
The video package for this match is fantastic.
That was the best thing about this match.
Because you predicted it in not only your predictions, but the whole week.
Yeah.
And it was just like...
Jay versus Jimmy, I knew going in, probably wouldn't be that good for the sole purpose that they have the same moveset.
So they're just a super kick fest.
Pretty much. Which, don't get me wrong, I love a good super kick party, but when it's done the right way.
When they have other moves to
Yes. And they have the same moveset, super kicks, and the Uso splash, and so many other moves that are very...
drop.
Yeah, they have so many other moves that are very similar. Honestly, the only difference is Jay doing a spear.
Yeah.
That's really the only difference in their movesets.
The ending was okay to the match.
Yeah, it was okay.
Where they had Jimmy trying to...
Like, when they first split up back in August, and I knew this match would happen at some point, honestly, I was excited. But the closer we got to the match and the more I realized that their moveset was the same, the less and less hyped I was for it.
Yeah.
So, J1, I give it like 1.5 stars. Like,
yeah.
it's...
I'll give it a 1.5 stars.
Yeah, it's not... It's not atrocious, but it's not far from good. So,
yeah.
Trios match. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi versus Damage Control.
Dakota Kai, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. Is this... No, this is not Kairi's first WrestleMania.
No.
That was 36.
I think so.
Yeah. This match had one purpose. You know what that purpose was?
Jade Cargill?
Exactly. She looked great when she actually
did.
tagged in. Everyone did good in this match. Everyone got cool entrances. Damage Control came out with like a kabuki thing. I think that was really cool. And then Jade, Bianca, Naomi all came down. And I didn't know this until someone pointed it out. Them coming down on the thing, and Bianca twirling her hair made it look like they were coming down from a helicopter.
It did. And I didn't realize that until just now, but yes, it did. But now Bianca is undefeated at Mania, and Asuka is winless at WrestleMania, which... Poor Asuka.
That was shit. It was good.
Yeah.
It was only 8 minutes, but it was good.
3.5 stars.
I'll give it 3.5 stars. Jade Cargill wins by hitting the, what was their finisher called again?
The same thing Beth Phoenix does.
Glam Slam.
Yeah. I forget what Jade calls it, but it's that same move.
Yeah, on Dakota, who got pinned.
Yeah.
And next, the best match on night one, right?
It is.
It is the best match on night one.
The Intercontinental Championship as the ring general, Gunther, versus Sami Zayn.
Who we did not want.
Your plate with pizza fell over, and now you got floor pizza.
I'll clean it up. Here, you want to talk about this match?
Sure.
Go ahead.
He's got floor pizza to clean up.
No!
This match was awesome.
This match was so fucking good.
It was great. I almost feel like Gunther's match last year was better. Oh, I know you got floor root beer too.
It's a problem.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, duh. Look at him. Is he a nice thing?
Anyway, back on track. This match was great.
This match was so fucking good.
The story, like, okay, so we all wanted Chad Gable.
Right? Like, when he didn't win, I was a little disappointed. I'm like, sure, Zayn will lose this match.
Yeah.
And then we can get... By just the entrance of Sami Zayn alone, I'm like, you know what? Damn it, I kind of want him to win now.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
And, well, we're getting Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable for the title this
in Montreal next
this Monday on Raw.
Could Sami Zayn already be over after a
in Montreal? No. His hometown.
I mean,
they
would do it.
They would, but
I'm surprised they're doing the match so soon. Is the question?
I know.
I feel like,
but this match though was great. Gunther's title run came to an end. Total number of days 666.
The number of the Sami Zayn hit like a fucking buster that he did in the Indies, which gave me a good pop.
Yeah, you talking about the one on the turnbuckle?
Yeah, that was
great.
sick. And I'm like, oh my god.
Great.
Then he hit 2 haluva kicks. Gunther hit a fucking haluva kick on him.
He did.
And I was like, Jesus Christ.
This match was awesome.
Was it as good as the match from last year?
No, the triple threat last year was so much better.
So fucking good, yeah.
4.5 stars I give this one.
Yeah, this is so fun.
Really,
Zayn
really
wins.
good.
He literally laid on him just like 1, 2, 3, and then he went and hugged his wife. Oh my god, that was so great.
Yeah.
And then
the main event of night one.
How long was that match? 44 minutes.
The second longest match in WrestleMania history. The Bloodline, Roman Reigns, and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and my boy, Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Cody here, my brand new shirt.
Oh, I should have worn my Seth shirt.
No, you got my shirt on.
Yeah.
But
Seth Rollins got to main event of WrestleMania.
About time.
Never gonna happen again.
Time. Probably not, sadly, but at least he got it. So, but this match,
it started slow.
It did.
It was so fucking slow.
But once we got about 10 minutes into it, it picked up and got a lot better.
Kept going and going.
And a lot. I think we all have to. I think we all owe Rock an apology because.
Oh no, I don't.
Everyone thought that that The Rock's performance would be terrible.
I didn't think it'd be terrible.
And
I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, he was with 3 other guys. He was gonna.
Fair, but The Rock, I think, exceeded everyone's expectations.
Oh yeah, he did great.
For being 52 years old and not wrestling in 11 years.
Yeah.
His sole performance itself was awesome.
Not just in ring, but as his character.
Yes.
Where he was like,
The Rock as a heel, this current version, I almost feel like maybe one of the best versions of The Rock we've ever had.
Oh, I agree. I think it's better than Hollywood Rock.
Could be. I mean, it's kind of Hollywood Rock, but like a modified version of it. Because, I mean, he's got the Hollywood Rock theme again, which is my personal favorite theme song that The Rock ever had.
That's a great song.
It is.
But this...
The fact that they were fighting in the crowd, too, and up on the stage and everything.
I think that helped a little.
Yeah. Cody did botch a Cody cutter.
He did, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Fuck, I forgot about that. And then they tried hitting a pedigree on The Rock, and his arms were fucking big.
He couldn't put his arms behind his back for some reason.
No, he was like this.
Yeah, his arms were out instead of behind him.
Oh, but has he never taken a fucking pedigree before?
I mean, he fought Triple H, so...
For years. He still fights with him.
That was one of his best feuds he ever had was against Triple H.
There's nothing stopping his feud with Austin.
Fair.
And we'll get to that.
But...
This match...
The Bloodline wins, obviously.
But The Rock pinned Cody. And as soon as The Rock pinned Cody, I'm like, oh, Cody's for sure winning. We will talk about that later.
Yeah.
But this was a good main event.
Yeah,
I don't think I can call it great.
No.
It was way too fucking long.
It was.
It went till 10:30.
But we almost kind of knew going in it would be long.
You said it was going to be an hour long.
Yeah, and I mean, I was only 15 minutes off.
And you said the night 2 would also be an hour long.
Does that 44 minutes count entrances?
No, because as soon as the bell rings...
so bell to bell. So if you include entrances,
it could have been.
It could have been because I mean Roman's entrance is like an hour long in of itself.
Yeah. So. Somehow they made both Cody and Roman's entrance even better on the next night.
Yeah.
That was.
But this match, this tag match,
3.5 stars.
I'm gonna go 4.
That's fair. It was just
it was good.
I was also really tired at the point. I was just like, fuck, man.
I mean, I was excited to see The Rock again. The child in me that grew up watching The Rock was so excited to see him back in the ring.
I mean, I was excited. Here's the thing. I was excited for my reason because I've never watched a Rock match live, a full one.
That's fair because you became a wrestling fan after Mania 29.
Yeah,
so,
we don't count the match with Eric Rowan.
Yeah, nah. Who cares about that match? But
yeah, night 1. Oh, we should have done the night 1.
Oh well.
Now we're talking about night 2, right? 2. Just so you know.
Which I feel night 2 as a whole is better than night 1.
Oh God, yeah.
Which Is that the first time since the 2-Night Mania started where night 2 is better than night 1?
Well, let's think. 36.
36, night 1 was better.
37.
37, night 1 was better. 38, was it night 1 better?
I think they were like evenly kind of mid.
And then last year, 39, night 1.
39 night 1 is like a perfect show.
Yeah. So this could be the first time where night 2 was better than night 1.
Because we're opening. How we ended night 2 with your boy.
With my boy.
Seth freaking Rollins
versus Drew McIntyre.
For the World Heavyweight Championship.
And CM Punk, my old boy, on commentary.
We didn't think the thing would happen.
No. But
this match was good. This match was only 10 minutes, and it felt shorter than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was kind of a finisher spam.
I loved Seth's entrance.
It was a lot.
It was, but it's WrestleMania, so what else are you going to expect?
Drew also had a good entrance.
He did. And that gear for Drew was put together last minute because his actual ring gear he had was lost in the mail.
Yeah.
So that gear was put together like night 1 of Mania. Like it was put together way last minute.
Yeah. This match was good.
It was.
It was a good match.
I enjoyed it.
Was it better than the night 1 opener?
No.
No.
But still fun.
It was good. Drew hit, like, how many claymores did he hit?
At least 4.
I thought he hit like 7.
It could have been.
That was a lot of claymores.
Yeah.
And a lot of... Did Seth ever actually get the stomp in?
I think he hit it once.
Yeah, because he hit it kind of weird. He hit it like on an angle. It was weird.
Yeah, I think partially because his knee problems, he didn't want to hit the stomp and then land on his knee, so he like hit the stomp and like landed sideways almost.
Oh, speaking, Seth dropped the title finally.
Yeah.
To Drew McIntyre. Drew finally won a title in the crowd.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, before we get to there, this match as a whole, Seth and Drew, I would give 3 stars.
I would give 3.5 stars.
Drew wins, goes to celebrate.
And then just the one thing he shouldn't have.
He goes and worries too much about CM Punk.
Remember how in the feud he was saying Seth would be too focused on the bloodline. He's a fucking hypocrite.
Yep.
He did the same thing, but because he worried too much about CM Punk. And it's Punk, right? He's like the pettiest fucking person in wrestling history. So don't fuck with him, or else you're gonna be in a life of fucking misery.
And this is proof of that because Punk then attacks Drew.
And then, the thing we never thought would happen, we thought he would fail the cash-in.
Yeah.
Damian Priest.
He comes out, and finally cashes in Money in the Bank.
Seth, and as soon as CM Punk started attacking Drew, we're like, oh my god, Priest is fucking cashing in.
Yep. And he did. He cashed in.
And
hits the South of Heaven chokeslam.
And wins.
Yeah.
Damian Priest is world champion.
Which I am
It's his first world championship.
It is. I am totally okay with it.
Dude, that's
I'm not the biggest fan of the Judgment Day as a whole.
But I like 2 things about it. Rhea Ripley, obviously, for obvious reasons, because I can't help myself.
Priest as world champ.
No, just Damian Priest in general, because
he's cool.
Sorry, the bisexual and Undertaker.
I've seen that. Yeah, I saw
with the Undertaker.
And I'm like, I don't understand that.
I do. Trust me, I do.
But yeah, it's awesome that Damian Priest is world champ.
How long is he gonna hold it? You think? Because I know they want to do Drew versus. Drew should win the belt in Clash of the Castle.
I almost feel like when they do Drew versus Punk,
it's going to be for the title.
Yeah, it has to be. So I almost feel like Drew versus Priest will happen at Clash at the Castle in Scotland, in Drew's hometown. Drew will win the title back in his hometown, get that moment. Punk will be there, maybe beat up Drew after the match, and that's when we'll get Punk versus Drew. Maybe
SummerSlam.
Yeah,
Clash of the Castle was before SummerSlam.
Is Money in the Bank in between there, or is Money in the Bank before Clash?
Money in the Bank's before.
Okay. Yeah, then probably SummerSlam get Punk versus Drew.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good match.
Yeah.
I give Damian Priest winning because it's technically a match. I'll give it like 3 stars. I don't care.
Yeah, the segment as a whole, because the match itself, bell to bell, according to Wikipedia, is only 9 seconds.
Yeah.
But the segment as a whole, I would give 3 stars.
Yeah, that was awesome. And then they were celebrating with Judgment Day, and then him with his family backstage. Like, fuck, that just gets you in the feels.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Next, a Philadelphia street fight with Bubba Ray Dudley as the special guest.
Yeah, that was great. Seeing him again.
Yeah, and then the Pride.
Bobby Lashley, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford.
With B-Fab versus the Final Testament.
Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor. With Scarlett.
And Paul Ellering. Fuck.
Karrion Kross is underrated. I love him. I'm glad he's finally being used in some capacity.
I felt like they needed the win more.
They did, and I predicted the Final Testament to win.
I picked the Pride to win.
You did?
Fuck yeah, I won the prediction.
The only match we disagreed on in
I
the
win
predictions.
the predictions then. Woo!
I mean, we both got Sammy and Gunther wrong.
But I still technically have one over you then.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Woo!
But the match as a whole, it was fun. It was fine.
That was the best way to describe it. It was a fun Philadelphia street fight. Dude, Akam and Razor breaking the multiple candlesticks by just beating the shit out of them. Like, oh my god.
And then with Bubba there, they teased the whole thing off the top with Devon and...
What's up?
Yeah, that thing. And then...
The table fucking broke.
Tables! Yeah, they were gonna... Was that Karrion that they were gonna put on the table? And as soon as Karrion got on it, it just collapsed. And so they had to go get a new table and start over.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah, but that's okay.
But the match as a whole, it was fun. I give it 3 stars. It was fun. Enjoyable.
Yeah, I give it 3 stars as well. And next, the match that surprised me the most of this whole show, to be honest.
AJ Styles versus LA Knight.
Yeah! LA Knight's first WrestleMania.
It was.
2 former TNA World Champions.
Yep. And again, this match too was fun.
It exceeded my expectations.
It did. I liked it. It was a lot better than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting the rematch next week on SmackDown.
Which I think Styles is going to win.
Where the winner will face Cody Rhodes.
We're not there yet.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. Spoiler.
But yeah, LA Knight,
Yeah.
is awesome. AJ Styles is awesome.
He had a new theme song.
He did. And
I don't love it.
I don't either. We heard a full version of it on... Because at Mania they cut it short, but SmackDown last night heard the full version. It's okay.
I like his old one more.
Yeah, his old one is much better. But
Death Rebel's not good.
No, it's not. But I will admit, this heel version of AJ that we have now, the music fits better with the character.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I understand why they did it, but the match as a whole. I liked it. They
got rid of the pad.
Yeah, they tore the floor padding off.
And then LA Knight took the bump.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I liked it. I'll give it 3.5 stars.
Yeah, I'll give it 3.5 stars.
It was fun.
Next, triple threat match for the United States Championship as Logan Paul with a certain... person, I don't know who it is.
I Show Speed, I have no idea who
Me neither. I knew who KSI was last year, but I didn't know who this guy was.
Versus Kevin Owens.
He was just kind of an annoying little shit, to be honest.
Versus Randy Orton, triple threat match for the U.S. title. This was the best match on the show up to this point.
Oh, God, yeah.
This match was great.
It was so good. Kevin Owens' entrance had ECW theme.
Yeah, so, it had the ECW graphics and everything. He has a golf cart, drives down there. So Logan Paul comes out with a Prime monster truck.
Which is cool as fuck.
Which was cool. And then Logan Paul comes out with a golf cart. He gets halfway down the ramp. Orton's music starts to play. Kevin Owens backs up, picks up Orton, and drives down.
Why did I think Orton was going to do this on the way down?
He should have.
But I guess it was going so fast that he didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, which is understandable.
Good match?
It was. It was
awesome.
A
lot of good spots. Dude, because Orton said he was going to hit a cool RKO in this match. We didn't know where.
The pop-up RKO was awesome. It's not the best RKO ever, but it was still fun.
Uh-huh.
Cool to see.
And then Logan Paul retains the title.
He does.
Pins Kevin Owens like we thought he would.
Yep.
Which, you know what we're going to get in SummerSlam then? Logan Paul versus Randy Orton.
Probably. Well, maybe earlier, because I could see a Logan Paul wrestling again before SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But 4 stars.
I give it 4 stars as well.
This
Another match
awesome.
that I would probably give 4 stars is the next match. Bayley takes on the women's champion, Io Sky. Which, by the way, Royal Rumble winners co-main event.
Yes. Now, the story in the build-up to this match I thought was great.
It was so good.
I loved it.
But...
And, okay, this may be a hot take. Bayley is the best in-ring performer of the 4 horsewomen.
I actually disagree with that. I think
she's
the best.
That's why I said it's a hot take.
No. Here's my thing. I think she's the best character.
Okay, fair.
But in-ring, no.
I'll give you that.
No, in-ring, there's only one best to me. And I think
Sasha?
It's Mercedes Moné.
Yeah.
Charlotte as well.
Bayley, though, I love her. She's great.
Bayley was always good.
Yeah.
It took a while for me to like her heel character.
Yeah.
The Karen character just was kind of annoying.
Yeah. When she came back at SummerSlam, though, a couple years ago,
I was like,
and
okay.
formed Damage Control, I'm like, okay, I could see how this might be fun, and eventually I did enjoy it after a while.
Mm-hmm.
It took a bit, but...
So when Io Sky cashed in, I didn't think there was a fucking chance in hell she would get to Mania's champion.
Oh, no.
Because you know what I think they were going to do? Have her drop the belt to Charlotte, and then Charlotte drop the belt to Bianca.
Probably.
But Charlotte got hurt.
Yeah, and I honestly think that was probably the plan.
Yeah. But we got Bayley versus Io Sky out of it, which is a great story.
Yeah.
Because they were teasing Damage Control, like, slowly moving away from Bayley.
Yep.
But yeah, great match. It was so good.
It was.
They
I loved it.
Put in the work. Hot take, I actually hate Bayley's finisher now. The Rose Plant, I kind of hate it. It's terrible move.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but it's... I can see why you do.
It's just... It looks bad to me.
Hey...
We want some Bayley. What were they singing? In the crowd.
Hey, Bayley. It's an actual song.
Yeah.
The lyrics are, hey, baby.
Was that an NXT thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. When we rewatch Takeovers, we're going to see that.
The lyrics are actually, hey, baby, but they changed it to Bayley.
Yeah,
Bayley wins, 4 stars.
That was a good match.
It was.
Bayley got her moment. Her entrance was cool. Both their entrances were fucking awesome.
Yes, both were great. Bayley's got new music, too.
It's good.
Yeah, I like it. Bayley did have her moment.
No Bayley buddies.
Nah.
No.
But there's an even bigger, better moment about to come.
Okay. Cody Rhodes. The We Want Cody thing. And I can feel like we can finally talk about it.
Yeah.
On here.
We meant to make a video.
I mean, I mentioned it in my predictions.
Thing. Yeah.
But let's...
Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns.
Bloodline rules.
Bloodline rules.
Bloodline rules with Mama Rhodes.
For the WWE title.
WWE Undisputed. No, it's the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
Well, on SmackDown last night, they were referring to it as the Undisputed WWE title. So
Good.
they took Universal out of there.
Good.
They still have the Undisputed for now, but they took the Universal out.
So. Cool. Can we get a new belt, please?
At least a custom one, anyway, until Cody drops it. Then bring this belt back. I don't care. But
I mean, I just want a new design for the belt because I hate the.
I mean,
belt.
this current version they have now, they haven't even had for a full year, so they're not going to get a new permanent belt for a while.
I mean, but hear me out.
But
we've had this design for 10 years.
The design, yeah, but this current actual version with the gold around it is still fairly new.
Which grew on me.
Yeah,
eventually.
I do like it.
This match.
Okay,
the entrances.
Okay, I may get some slack for this. First off, yes, the entrances were great. Cody
did a Triple H. He did a Triple H.
He did.
And then Brandy showed up and got a fucking pop.
Yes.
That was awesome. Cody, no, and I want to give props to Roman here. That entrance, he was like the final boss at that moment. I was like, okay, here we go.
Okay, I may get some hate for this.
Go on.
The first 10 minutes of the match or so, maybe 20 minutes from when the bell rang all the way until the first Jimmy. That first 15, 20 minutes, I would say last year's match at Mania 30 was better than those first 15, 20 minutes of this match.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This match didn't get good until the interferences started
like
happening.
The last 10 minutes.
I didn't hate those first 20 minutes.
I liked it. They put in a good match, I think. But last year was better. Last year was so much better. That was just
This match got so much better when the interferences started. Like, I didn't mind them fighting in the crowd because they did do that. But last year's match as a whole was so much better than that first 20 minutes we had here.
Yeah. And the fact that we got this match in the first place.
Yeah.
After...
Which wasn't supposed to happen 3 months ago.
Like, now that WWE basically confirmed it, I don't want to hear anything that this was the plan.
At the start of the year, the plan was Roman versus Rock.
We both watched that Raw live.
Yeah.
And when I was I was texting you the whole time during that, and as soon as The Rock showed up and said, I want to sit at the head of the table, and I was like, oh, fuck!
Which, okay, if Cody didn't win the Royal Rumble, I'd have been totally cool with Roman versus Rock.
Yeah.
But the fact that Cody won the Rumble and they were still gonna do it, that's where the problem really started.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't want Rock Roman, but at least it'll be good. Cody will get his moment eventually.
I want Rock Roman.
Uh-huh.
And again,
I mean, I do too.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want it. They just did it the worst possible time they could have.
Yeah. If Cody didn't win the Rumble, I'd have been okay with it happening.
Punk won the Rumble, and then we just had CM Punk and
Seth.
And then, they didn't get hurt.
Yeah, and then Seth or Rock and Roman and Cody would face someone else. I'd have been cool with that. But the fact that Cody won the Rumble and they were still gonna do Rock and Roman.
They were just gonna write him off? Like, winning the Rumble didn't matter?
Pretty much,
That was a gigantic middle finger to everyone.
And that's where the We Want Cody chants started.
Which I did a lot on Twitter.
And then that whole press conference thing happened in Vegas.
When did they pivot?
I think it was that, because...
The press conference, you think?
Because the SmackDown before is when Cody basically gave up his shot.
The way they said it, oh my god.
And then...
They made Cody look like an idiot.
Yeah.
They made him look dumb.
Yeah.
Was like, I want to fight you. I want that title. But not at WrestleMania. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. And then that's when the We Want Cody chants started.
Yeah.
And...
It was huge. It was all over the internet.
And then... But... Triple H was still gonna do Rock and Roman. It took The Rock to be like, damn, the fans want this, so let's just give it to them.
Well, it's props to The Rock for that.
Yes, so it was The Rock's idea to give Cody this moment.
Did you watch that thing?
No, because they haven't posted it yet.
I thought they did. They were going to post it this Wednesday.
They were going to, and then I went on the WWE YouTube channel yesterday to find it, and it wasn't on there.
Was it on YouTube or was it on the network? Was it on Peacock?
I thought they said YouTube. I never checked Peacock. It could be on Peacock, but
yeah,
I never checked. But
yeah, we got this match in the first place.
Yeah.
I was so fucking happy because and then when he said, I choose you, Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then The Rock turned heel.
And then at that time, I didn't think the tag match would happen yet.
Yeah, same.
But once they got to the point where they were going to do the tag match.
That's when the story went up like a few fucking notches.
Yes.
Like, oh my god, this feud was amazing.
Yes, it was.
But I do have one issue, and I think you'll agree with me in it. Roman looked kind of like a third or fourth wheel. Pretty
much, yeah, he did. Almost like the three other members, Rock, Cody, and Seth, were like almost more involved.
But then the match happened.
Yeah.
And then Roman came out. I'm like, you know what? No, he's the final boss.
Yeah.
That felt like a main event.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, as soon as Jimmy showed up, and then Jay speared him off the thing.
That was awesome. That moment, Jay spearing Jimmy off the stage was
better than their match.
It was, yeah.
And then
after Solo came out.
He hit the spike. They literally did the reference like I wanted to last year's main event, and I knew Cody was going to kick out.
And then after...
Then he hit the spear thumb combo.
Yeah.
Sorry. Simone Spike.
And then some invisible guy that we didn't see came out there too.
No, we knew exactly who it was. John fucking Cena came out.
Which was great.
And the good storytelling, because who took out John Cena's last match? Solo. At Crown Jewel.
And then The Rock came out, and we had the stare down between John Cena and The Rock again.
And so, I don't know if you saw during the live reaction.
Did Seth come out before The Rock?
No, Seth came out after.
Okay.
So in the live reactions, you'll see it. Zach was just like, cool, this is awesome. I was losing my fucking shit the whole time.
Because I'm just sitting there all quiet, just enjoying what we're getting. I had another friend over too, and he was sitting there, same as me, just quiet, enjoying it. You're just sitting there talking up a storm, going crazy.
I was so fucking excited, damn it. That was... Oh my god, this is like the most... Like, you know me, I'm a match...
I did get excited, and I did pop when Undertaker came.
Oh yeah, because we'll get there. Rock came out. He rock bottomed Cena.
He did.
And then Seth came out, and then he immediately got bitched out. Immediately!
Seth came with the Shield music, which...
And he dyed his hair!
Seth always had the blonde.
No, he added more.
Oh. I didn't notice that. But for a brief second, you were like, oh my god, they're not going to do Jon Moxley. And I think everyone thought that. Like, everyone thought, oh my god, Jon Moxley isn't here, is he? But at the same time, we all knew it wasn't going to happen either.
Really, they were never in talks in the first place about it.
No. But it made sense why Seth did the Shield thing, because Seth told Cody, I am your Shield. And
he wanted to fuck with Roman.
Story. Yeah.
He loves fucking with Roman.
And speaking of which, then Roman at one point later on would grab the chair.
We'll save that. We'll save that there.
Okay.
And then Seth got bitched out immediately.
He did. And then The Undertaker.
The Rock was in the ring. And then The Undertaker showed up, which apparently they couldn't pay Austin enough money for him to show up.
Which is dumb. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Pay him what he wants.
But we got The Undertaker instead. Who's the real fan of awesome wrestling? Let's be honest.
Definitely. Especially at WrestleMania. Which, honestly, seeing Undertaker there was great. But I almost kind of wanted to see The Rock oversell a stunner again.
Yeah, but we got The Undertaker, who
I love Undertaker. He's one of my all-time favorites. So
he's one of the best of all time.
So, of course, I popped when I heard the bell.
Gong, and we're like, Undertaker! Yeah. And then the lights go out. Both Undertaker and Rock are gone. The only thing left in the ring are Seth, Cody, Roman, and the Mama Rhodes.
Yeah, and then Roman
has the chair.
Hits Seth in the back.
Because he had a choice to choose between Cody and Seth. And Roman's own brain went against him. He's like, I could kill Cody.
Yep.
But this fucking piece of shit.
That right there is a great example of long-term storytelling.
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
That was almost a little over 10 years ago. Because they split after...
It was like June, because I know after Mania 30 they had the 2 matches against Evolution. And then after that, sometime like June...
I always have a plan B.
Yeah. Is when that happened. So almost 10 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that happened,
Cody hit one.
It looked like Roman was gonna go for the spear.
Kicks him in the head.
Kicks Roman, does the triple crossroads, but on the third one, he's picking up Roman, and you can see him shaking in excitement because he knows what's about to happen.
And then
hits it. 1, 2, 3.
Finished the story. Oh, and then Samantha Irving.
Yeah, her emotional announcement of that.
Oh my god. And you could see in my video reaction, we were so fucking excited. Dude, I was crying. I was legitimately crying. Because I told Zach beforehand, either result, Cody or Roman winning, I was crying. And I thought it was this.
Either crying tears of joy or crying tears of anger.
Yeah. No screaming. Not like last year.
Yeah, he was at my house for Mania 39, and when Roman won,
pissed.
You were throwing F-bombs and everything while walking out the door.
Fucking angry. But this
was great.
5 stars, I don't care. I don't care what anyone says, it's 5 stars.
5 stars for the sole purpose of Cody winning.
No. 5 stars for the last 10 minutes.
Okay,
I'm a match guy, and everyone knows that. I care about how great a match is.
And you're the match guy, I'm the story guy.
However, I do love me a bit of professional wrestling bullshit.
Yes.
And this was that in like 10 times 10.
Yes.
The
match was great, the story was just as great.
Cody winning. And because the match was over at like, what, 9:45? And I was like...
Yeah, they ended the pay-per-view early.
No, they didn't end the pay-per-view early. They ended the match early.
Yeah.
And then, we were convinced. You could see in the live reactions.
And I even said at like 9 o'clock when the match first started, I'm like, okay, there's an hour left. This match is going to go long.
It went only 33 minutes.
Yeah, it was only half an hour, which I think last year's match at 39
was like 10 minutes longer.
Yeah, it was longer, a bell to bell.
39 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
This, and then everyone, all the babyfaces coming in the ring, and LA Knight.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know why he was out there. I guess he was a babyface to be out there.
Maybe it was a hint that he's going to beat AJ, and we get Cody versus LA Knight.
Yeah, but they don't want a babyface to pin.
I know, they don't want babyface versus babyface. Yeah. That's why I think it'll be AJ
style. But everyone being in the ring, giving Cody the Brett. That's basically what happened. And they did the thing where the underdog babyface, Brett, Benoit, Bryan, Rhodes. Mania 50 now.
Mania 50. Who's it gonna be?
I don't know. We'll see.
Got 10 years to figure that out.
That match. So remember how I said last year's Night 1 main event was probably one of my favorite main events in WrestleMania history?
This
round I just fucking topped it. I'm gonna be dude, I was so fucking happy. I was in tears. Zach was there. He saw me cry, and I was so fucking happy. I was just like...
My mom questioned and asked why he was crying.
I was just so overwhelmed with emotion. Oh god, I'm getting emotional now, damn it. Because I'm like one of the biggest Roman haters on the planet, and you know that.
I don't hate him.
I hate his character.
I've never hated Roman.
I've never hated the person.
I hated how they were booking him for a long time.
The only part I liked was like early Tribal Chief.
I love everything about the Tribal Chief except for, okay, and I've said this before. I'm not against long title runs like this. They just went about it the wrong way for a good chunk of it.
And he kept retaining the same fucking way.
Exactly.
Every goddamn time.
And any other 4-year title run, if they went about it differently and it was good throughout the whole thing, great. Fine, awesome. I'm all for it.
But this was just exhausting.
Yeah.
It was an exhausting
1,316 days. And see, people hate on the title run now, but in like 5 or 10 years,
it was a good title run.
You will truly respect Roman a lot more, and people will truly understand how good it actually was.
Hear me out, and I'm going to say this. Me of all people, it's one of the greatest WWE title runs of all
definitely.
Time. Are you kidding
Roman
me?
is definitely in contention to be one of the greatest WWE champions ever.
He's not the best.
No, but he's top 5 for sure.
Oh, I think he's top 10. Not top 5.
I would say top 5.
I'm not ready to forgive him that much. He gave me a lot of bullshit. Yeah, but a lot of people are gonna take time after this. Rock's gonna be gone. Roman's gonna be gone. Becky's gonna be gone. Seth.
Yeah, Seth too. Yeah, which is good because Mania is like the end all be all for story.
It's like a season finale.
Yeah, basically the season finale, and then the next night on Raw, the new season starts up again.
It's a yearly tradition.
So, yep.
This show,
as a whole,
it was not as good as last year.
No.
It's a good to great Mania.
Top 10 Mania for sure.
But last year's was a top 5 Mania.
We should have pulled up our tier list to see.
We put it like 3rd place.
Last year's?
Yeah, we did.
It was either like 2nd or 3rd. This I would put... I think I would put it somewhere in that top tier, just maybe like near the bottom. Like,
yeah, we put it we put it 3rd place, behind 31 and 17.
So I would put it 40, honestly, maybe like in between 10 and 30.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I think 10 is slightly better, but...
Yeah. Like, it was so good. And that main event, hard carries. Hard fucking carries. I'm telling you that right now. this show was not as good as I thought it would be.
No.
And I think
on paper, it had potential to be the best Mania of all time.
And it just...
Like, even better than 17.
I think we had our expectations too
high. We did.
But I was just happy Cody won. I was like, for the first time in how many years I was happy with how Mania ended?
Long time.
Like... Because last year I was unhappy. The year before I was just kind of tired and angry.
You were unhappy how Night 2 ended last year. Night 1 you loved.
Yeah, but how a Mania ends, both nights, like how Night 2 ends, kind of dictates how I feel about the whole thing. Because it was like the last memory I have of that Mania. Because 38 I was just unhappy. 37 I was just kind of like, okay, cool, God mode now. But he stacked him and I hated it. 36, it was no crowd, so I was just...
Yeah.
35, it was a weird botch finish, so I was just kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
And then 30, and then all the Roman main events were just like, bleh.
Yeah, 34, Brock Roman, the worst of their 3 Mania matches.
33, the sad Undertaker match.
Yeah.
32, I'm not saying anything. 31, I think 31 was the last one I legitimately loved the end of it.
Because of my boy.
Well, yeah, the boy.
Seth
did like the heist of the century.
The better of the 2 Mania cash-ins.
Oh, definitely.
Nothing against Damian Priest,
but that one saved an entire...
It did.
Like, no-win situation. Like, the match was great.
Yeah.
We've said it before. The match between Roman and Brock was great.
Yeah.
But nobody wanted either guy to win.
No.
And when Seth cashed in.
That's why Mania 31 is my favorite Mania of all time.
That's
You
cool.
got my boy in the biggest moment of his career. To this day, I would argue even.
Oh, God, yeah.
Still the biggest moment of his career, cashing in at Mania.
Yeah. That, like I said, this is not a bad Mania.
It's a far
really
from bad.
great Mania.
Honestly, the only real bad thing about it was Jay versus Jimmy.
Oh, and one other thing. The sponsorships.
Yeah, every single match had a different sponsor, and like I'm not against it every now and then, but when
every fucking match.
Yeah, every match you have a different sponsor on the screens. It's too much. Yeah. But yeah, that was it. WrestleMania 40 in the books. The final WrestleMania review until WrestleMania 41 next year.
Which might be headlined by Rock and Cody.
Possibly.
Yeah, like this is... What would you give the show out of 10?
8.5.
I was going to say the same thing, 8.5. Yeah. Yeah. Good match. Good show.
Yeah.
So that was it, guys. We're finally done.
That was long. How long were we filming that?
This review?
Yeah.
I have no idea, but this... Thank you guys so much for watching.
The battery's half dead.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching all these reviews. Like we've said it before, but we're finally happy we got Mania 40, the video done.
Yeah.
God, we're done. We reviewed every WrestleMania.
We did.
We actually completed a project for once.
Yeah, about time.
Oh yeah, we should talk about next channel.
Be ready. June 17th.
Well, yeah, we're gonna film before June 17th.
Yeah,
because that's a Tuesday.
No, it's Monday.
That's a Monday.
Yeah, but be ready.
I might throw in a few tier lists.
Yeah, we're gonna film a couple of tier lists
so we can upload
now, and then moving forward, you will get the build up for our match plus a couple of tier lists, maybe a review or two here and there if we decide to do so. But as far as the weekly reviews go, that won't be until after the match.
So we are doing one-off reviews, right? Which we're not going to be able to do Clash of the Castle then.
We can, but maybe like we mix up the order a bit, and whoever's got a pay-per-view the week before Clash maybe does the first Clash.
I wonder if we get Clash of the Castle right before the match, though.
Maybe.
Wait, no.
But
or we could just do Clash of the Castle.
Maybe we start like with Clash of the Castle and then like have that be the first one, and then we just continue on.
I would be okay with that.
But we'll figure something out.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes, thank you.
We'll see you guys with more awesome wrestling content.
See ya.